Your obliques, you can twist or turn your abdomen to do things like roll over and turn off your alarm clock each morning. Fitness and health expert Mackie Shilstone says you need to keep them strong. He joins us with 2 exercises to develop strong external obliques. This is one of my favorite muscle groups, Mackie.
Well, you know, April, it's interesting. Leslie in one of the promos made a comment about, you know, your love handles, but that really as external buildup on the side.
Yeah.
People don't understand the importance of the oblique. It is the largest of all the 4 muscle groups that work the abdominals. It is both internal and external. It allows us to rotate like in sports or anything, but it also flexes the spine. We're going to take a lesson from Spider-Man.
Okay.
All right, we're going to go up
Which
the
is
wall.
one of my favorite characters.
So you're a Spider-Woman, Spider-Man. You know, I'm watching Eric laugh over on the side. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put our hands behind. Okay. Now, we're going to interlace our fingers, and we're going to stand straight up. Now, watch what I'm going to do. I'm about shoulder width apart, and I'm going to raise up my leg, and notice what I'm doing. I'm kicking outside, and I'm going to kick outside. And when we do this, we're activating the external oblique. Now notice I didn't go let the camera look at me. I'm not here. Watch, I'll do it straight. You see this? That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about out here. So in other words, when we're working out and preparing in sports, we'll walk and walk like that.
Now let me ask you a question. Should we lean over to the side?
That's a good point, because I happen to have a lot of flexibility, but a lot of people may have to do this, and they can lean.
Okay.
The only reason why I'm not a fan of that, the obliques don't work this way. They work this way.
Correct.
So if I start doing that, I could actually thicken and enlarge it. So let's go down to the ground. I'll do one.
Okay.
So here's Spider-Man. Here's the wall right here. Now I'm going to let you try here on the mat. I'm going to show. So I'm going to use the mat because I'm going to keep my hands inside the mat. I'm going to lean in. My legs are outside. Now here's Spider-Man. Spider-Man's got his hands here, and he comes, you see me up here, and I'm all the way up there, and I'm going to turn to the side, and I'm going to look. I'm going to look at it over here. When I do that, that look allows me to rotate in.
Okay.
That's the key. Let me see you try and do that.
Let's get it done, Mackie. I'm pretty flexible.
Oh, I know you are.
Hopefully I can do as good as
Okay, now watch this. Now I want you to look over when you turn your head. Turn your head. Now look right here. I want everyone to notice. Hold that for a second. Notice when she looks, there is a rotation. You don't know it, but it's happening right there.
And I can feel that.
That's the key. Now, if you don't, now do it. There you go, right there. Now do it without looking, and you don't feel the same thing.
Yeah.
This is a hurdler stretch, but when you look over, we have an oblique movement.
Now let me ask you this. What could a modification be if someone's unable to actually take that?
Well, get back down again, and so you would now keep your weight, shift forward. Now, just come up to a short point, right there, or right here.
Okay.
The key is still look.
Gotcha.
Turn right there. So look at the difference. April has simply modified the movement. So if you don't have the range of motion, you will get it and you will feel it.
Yeah, that's awesome. What if I have issues with my wrists? How can I still work my obliques then?
Well, if I had issues with my wrist, I would lie down on my back and I would do the twist and turn. For instance, if you're down there and you bring there and you would cross, there it is. Now watch the crossover. She's actually crossing over and she's shifting out. Again, she's keeping the legs up there. That's an excellent point. That's why, you know, with April as a very high performance trainer, she makes the right questions. You see, you're taking an old guy like me and making me look smart. Let me help you up a little bit.
I just want to point
out. You know what? They don't make them like they used to. When someone 67 is helping a 20-year-old up, right?
Well, I don't want to lift my shirt up because you put me to shame with your abs.
Well, you know, Spider-Man, take a lesson, okay?
You guys try these exercises at home. They're awesome.
Don't laugh, Eric. Stop laughing.
Dave.